In health news, there might be a new way to detect cancer. This method is friendlier, more enjoyable, and wags its tail. Here with the story is the Associated Press.
Remember McGruff, the crime-fighting dog? Well, meet McBain, the cancer-fighting dog.
Boy, what did you get?
The 9-month-old Springer Spaniel is part of a study to see if canines can help detect ovarian cancer. McBain and his pals Olin and Tsunami are being trained at the University of Pennsylvania's Working Dog Center in Philadelphia.
Sit.
They learn to bark or sit in the presence of certain odors and are rewarded with chew toys.
Good girl. Oh, what a good girl.
If we can figure out what those chemicals are, what that fingerprint of ovarian cancer is that's in the blood, or maybe even eventually in the urine or something like that, then we can have that automated test that will be less expensive and very efficient.
Ovarian cancer affects about 20,000 Americans each year, and diagnosis often comes too late. The university is partnering with scientists at the nearby Monell Chemical Senses Center. They believe combining old-fashioned olfactory work with modern technology could create a cancer breakthrough.
Because if the dogs can do it, then the question is, can our analytical instrumentation do it? We think we can.
Early testing could have benefited Marta Drexler, who is now battling ovarian cancer. She donated her diseased tissue to be part of the study and recently met McBain.
To have the opportunity to help with this dreadful disease, to do something about it, even if it's just a tiny little bit of something, it's a big thing.
Drexler helped dogs for years in her work as a veterinary nurse. Now dogs may be able to help women like her. Noel Waghorn, The Associated Press.
And that would be another great use of man's best friend. Some people like things to be older, more established. Their desire goes beyond antiques or fashion, and for a few people means playing video games standing up.
8-bit blips and beeps. Familiar sights and sounds to anyone who grew up in the 80s.
When I was a kid, that was the game that I first played. And so today when I touch it, it's like I'm 8 years old again.
Now Seth Peterson and his brother are bringing that sense of nostalgia back through a new monthly subscription service. For $75 a month per game, All You Can Arcade will deliver the retro games right to your home or office. You can keep it as long as you want and trade out games at no additional cost. The brothers have been collecting vintage cabinet games for years and fixing them up.
A lot of fun is just looking for the bargains and trying to score them off of Craigslist or eBay or just, through the internet forums, anywhere we can find them, and getting them real quick and taking them home and then doing what we need to do to make them so that they're good for a customer's house.
On this day, they delivered a classic Galaga game to an advertising office in San Francisco.
Let's go.
Unlike today's sophisticated game consoles, these low-tech predecessors help level the playing field.
Oh, that was a good move.
I feel relatively fearless, like going to challenge anybody here, no matter what age. But when I go home, there's no way I can engage with my son on Xbox because it's just over in about 14 or 15 seconds on a good day.
All You Can Arcade operates only in California right now, but has plans to expand to the East Coast later this year. Games are always set on free play, letting you keep all those quarters for the parking meter. Haven Daily, Associated Press, Antioch, California.
And just when we got the couch broken in. That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.